Thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Meckles. We're starting out in Aurora tonight, where police say 2 juveniles are in serious condition after an overnight shooting. Just after midnight, APD officers went to a shooting on South Naples Way. This is the Aurora Center Point neighborhood, just off of South Buckley Road. Officers say somebody started firing shots at a large gathering there. One teenage boy went to the hospital with a gunshot wound. Another male juvenile showed up at a hospital shortly after. And then officers arrested a third teenage boy who was found at the scene with a weapon. They have not yet said if he's actually involved in the shooting, though. This investigation is still ongoing. Meanwhile, police in Denver are investigating a shooting that shut down a portion of I-25 today, northbound and Aurora Parkway over near Empower Field. One person was taken to the hospital. We do not know the extent of their injuries. All lanes have now reopened. Police think the victim will survive. Police have not said whether they have a suspect in custody, but say they're investigating this shooting as a possible road rage incident. We're seeing some cloudy skies over Denver this afternoon. Today was likely our last chance for rain before a hot, dry stretch. Lauren Robinson and the Weather Impact team are tracking some blistering temperatures ahead. Here we go again. We got our little break. Here we go again.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. We do have still some chances remaining for a couple of showers through Denver, but it's looking like we're missing out on a large portion of this moisture. Now, as this moves its way eastward, this is our last chance for any good moisture as we see a very hot, dry stretch of weather ahead. But we're monitoring our HD Doppler radar. You can see there's still some scattered showers across the high country pushing into southern portions of the foothills. But as we move into the Front Range, northern portions getting a nice little storm here between Wellington and Fort Collins. These areas looking for some quick downpours, maybe some localized flooding and small hail. We're also looking for some gusty winds there. We move our way south of the Denver metro area, and you can see some light thunder showers pushing through areas like Boulder and into Broomfield. We're also looking for some storms eastward a bit, pushing their way into Agate. This area is looking for some heavy downpours, gusty winds, lightning and thunder as well. So coming up in my full 7-day forecast, we're going to talk a bit more about these storms out there tonight, when they'll be clearing. We're also going to talk about that hot, dry stretch of weather that starts tomorrow and how long it'll last. All of those details for you just ahead.
Lauren, thank you. Colorado GOP Chairman Dave Williams has avoided a mutiny from his fellow party members, at least for now. Critics had planned to vote on removing Williams and other party leadership today, but a last-minute court order left everyone kind of confused. Dozens of party insiders met at a church in Brighton today for what they're now calling a rally. They were supposed to hold a vote to oust Williams and other party leaders, but those plans were squashed last night when Williams won a temporary restraining order, keeping the vote from happening. Organizers still met today anyway. They just didn't call any official business. Instead, this was an informal gathering where critics shared their frustration about current party leadership.
The current leadership is not serving the party well, and therefore it's not serving us to get elected. You can't govern unless you win. And right now, we don't have a winning strategy. Our officers are letting us down as far as getting that winning strategy out.
Now, Williams has faced mounting calls to resign from GOP critics who accuse him of misusing party funds to support his own congressional campaign and dividing the party by endorsing candidates in contested primaries. That criticism came to a head yesterday when 6 Republicans now running for Congress in Colorado called on him to resign. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, you see there, did not call for his resignation, but she put out her own statement criticizing a, quote, failure from Chairman Williams to lead after our primary election. Colorado has officially made it on the Olympic leaderboard. Team USA road cyclist Chloe Dygert is the first Coloradan to make it to the podium in this year's games. Dygert took home the bronze medal in the individual time trial, coming behind Australian gold medalist Grace Brown and British silver medalist Anna Henderson. Dygert's had a long road to recovery. She tore her ACL in 2014, made a comeback in time to win a silver medal in Rio in 2016, and a bronze in Tokyo in 2020's Olympics. She had a tough go of it today, though. It was rainy, they had wet track conditions, and Dygert crashed mid-race. Our sports team will hear from her next half hour. Now that the Olympics are officially underway, security teams in Paris are facing a really tall task. Paris is hosting Olympic events all over the city and turning iconic landmarks into venues now, which can be really tough to keep secure for both the athletes and the visitors. There's already been one security scare yesterday. Arsonists damaged signal boxes along France's high-speed rail network. It forced major routes to be canceled before the opening ceremony even started. Police say the arsonist targeted lines connecting Paris with cities to the north and the east, and about 800,000 travelers were impacted. French officials say rail service could take a few days to recover.